everyone, and welcome back to the Oilers Dynasty. And today, my team is going to travel on the road to play the Los Scandalous Volts and hopefully get their first win of the season. Now, everybody looks relatively good. I'm just saving a tiny bit of experience. Go around. But yes, 42 overall. So now I am where I was in week 1 for the Evils Dynasty. 42 overall. Well, the season 1 week 1 game. But yeah, so see, week 3, here we go in Los Angeles. I don't think I'll beat this team, but hey, I at least want to see some bit of improvement each and every week. I mean, I scored 2 touchdowns last week with the potential for a third, but it just kind of went by the wayside. And I don't think I allowed as many points last week than I did 2 weeks ago. But regardless, I am not going to have a pick 6. I'm just not going to throw a pick 6 today. That's not happening. Furtball will kick off for the Oilers. And he gets it to the 30. Blonus Blur muffs it. He's to midfield. And the Volts will have 50 yards to go to score a touchdown. Man in motion as they line up, single back in the backfield. Austin Reckler breaks a few tackles, but he can't quite slip free and gets 5 yards. Last week that might have been that might have gone for a huge play, but it doesn't this week. Man in motion on 2nd down and 5. Blood splurt to throw. Head splurt, excuse me. He will run after not finding anywhere to throw. Coverage was that good, but he runs for about 10 yards, but he is injured on the play for the Volts. First down and 10 from the 35. Austin Recker. And he breaks a couple tackles, and he gets up to the 20, maybe the 19-yard line. They will line up in the gun. Or in the gun. Chase Animal is sacked! Way back by Mashreek Brawlins. And he gets his first sack of the year. And that is the 2nd sack so far in this dynasty. 2nd down and 22. Ball on the 31. In the gun. Animal will throw. Looking. He throws! Psych Killiams had it wide open as the 2 defenders that were covering him ran away from the coverage. And that is just... It pains me. You have a really good play, and then you follow it up by a poor play. Extra point is good, and the Volts go up a touchdown early in this one. Gorgonzola is back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12, working his way to the 30. And he can only get back there. First down and 10. Talon will throw. There's Brickhead. And he's got room. And he got a 15-yard gain on the play as he caught the pass and ran upfield 15 yards. From the gun. Brickhead. And it's incomplete as Talon was looking for him there. Second down and 10. football. Boston Bronson. He's got it for the Volts, and he goes. Touchdown. And the Volts strike once again. Another quick lightning strike. Extra point is good. And so the Volts go up by 2 scores early in this one. Gorgonzola back deep to return this kick. From the 12, working his way. He makes it to the 32-yard line this time. They will line up in the gun. Brickhead. And he loses several yards. This Volts team came to play today. They will line up in the pistol. Talon will throw for Sicko Mullins. And he's got it for a first down up to the 45-yard line. And a 33-yard gain. Or no, he got 18 yards as Joey Mimosa and Assault Samuel Jr. are dead for the Volts. Talon will throw. Pyro Brown's got it. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another. And he gets 8 yards for his longest reception of the year. Second down and 2. Talon. Brickhead out of the backfield. He's got it. And he's got 3 yards and a first down. Shogun Boyle in the game at running back. Talon. Shogun Boyle loses 7 yards on the play as he had double coverage on him. As Sicko Mullins is injured for the Oilers. They will line up in the pistol. Talon hands it off. Shogun Boyle breaks a tackle. Breaks another. He's down the sideline. And he gets knocked out as Shogun Boyle and Larceny Tunkill are injured for the Oilers. And we have 5 injured Volts players on the play. Brickhead back in the game at running back. He'll get the call, running to his left. And he gets up to the 29-yard line after a 5-yard gain to make it a second down and 5. And that is the end of the first quarter, as it is Volts 14, Oilers nothing. Slanderson in the game at running back for the Oilers. Talon fires, and it's incomplete. And that will bring up third down and 5. Third down and 5, they will land in the pistol. Talon hands off. Slanderson breaks a tackle, and he can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down coming up. Decision time for the Oilers. And they decide it's too long for a field goal. Slanderson in motion clears the backfield. Talon throws. Slanderson! And he'll be stopped short. But there's going to be a penalty flag down. And this will go against the Volts. And that will give the Oilers a first down. Up to the 18-yard line. And they will attack the ref, which will incur another penalty flag. And that will move the ball up another 15 yards to the 3-yard line, I believe. Yes, to the 3. First down and goal from the 3. Brickhead back in the game at running back. Talon hands it off to him. Brickhead's got a touchdown! He's got another one this season. And the Oilers cut this deficit to 8 right now. They will line up for the extra point. It's a fake! Talon! Furball! And he's got the 2! And the lead is just 6 for the Volts. And Furball should be getting better in terms of kick power. Furball will kick off. Blonus Blur takes it up to the 46-yard line. And that is where they will begin for their second drive of the game. Man in motion for the Volts. Head splurt will throw. Looking. He's firing deep. Bleeding Talon's got it. For a huge 25-yard reception on the play as Bustin' Head Splurt is injured for the Volts. They will line up single back in the backfield. Chase Animal, and he'll be sacked. Bruce Gruesome with his second sack in back-to-back. Well, he's gotten 2 sacks on the season, both in consecutive weeks. And he is just getting better. Chase Animal. Austin Recker fumbles. Desmond Sting's got it going the other way to midfield to the 45-40. And he is down there, maybe the 41. And Bronson Browns forces 2 more fumbles as Bleeding Talon and Austin Recker are dead. And the Oilers have got their first turnover of this dynasty. Talon will throw. And it's intercepted! I knew I would give the ball right back. I just knew that would be the case. JC smacks in all the way to the 15-yard line. I knew I would throw an interception, but I thought, no, I'm not going to. Man in motion clears the backfield for Bloodsplurt. Empty back shotgun. He'll throw! And it's incomplete! As Greven Smelson is injured for the Oilers. And Mosh Prowler is injured for the Volts. Man in motion clears the backfield for Bloodsplurt. Empty back shotgun. He'll throw. Joshua Smelly. He avoids tacklers and gets into the end zone.
Hey, you see that move, baby? No, you didn't.
And the Volts extend their lead
The greatest, I tell you.
back to 2 scores. They will line up to go for 2. A pitch! Smelly's got the 2! And the lead is 14
Yo,
points.
seriously, man, you think you can go toe-to-toe with me? I will wreck your world. You understand me, Junior? I'll wreck your world.
What I need to do is I need to cut down on these stupid turnovers that I have. Gorgonzola is back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12, working his way to the 30. Makes a man miss. And he is up to the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Brickhead on the toss. Breaks a couple tackles, and he gets 7 yards on the play. And that will be the 2-minute warning now in this one. Talon will throw. He won't get the pass off. He's running for his life. And he gets sacked way back at the 26. As Psycho Ravis is injured for the Volts. Timeout, Volts, as they look to get the ball back before the half. They will line up 3rd down and 18 from their own 26. Talon, Brickhead on the toss. Brickhead breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he gets 7 yards of it back up to the 33-yard line. Timeout, Volts. They want to get this ball back before half to maybe extend their lead. Punt coming up. And it's a good punt. He'll return it from the 35. Blur, past midfield. He's to the 45. And the punter takes him down at the 45-yard line. Or the 44, excuse me. The Volts, man in motion as they line up in the pistol. And it's going to be incomplete. As it didn't look like Bloodsplurt was throwing to anybody there on that one. They will go with the hurry up. Empty back shotgun. He'll throw deep. And he's got Psych Killiams. And he will score again. And yet, here I was just a few minutes ago, hoping to drive down the field and take a lead into half. Nope, that absolutely will not happen. They will line up for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. Gorgonzola is back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12, working his way. He's to the 30. Makes a man miss, breaks a couple tackles, and he is up to the 38-yard line. "18 seconds to go in the half. They'll just run a toss with Brickhead. And he'll get 3 yards. Timeout, Oilers. They will line up in the gun. Brickhead on the draw. And he picks up a yard on the play. Timeout, Oilers. Shogun Boyle's in the game at running back. Talon throws for him. He makes a man miss. And he gets 5 yards on the play. And that is the end of the first half, as it is Volts 29, Oilers 8. Those are your first half stats. The Oilers actually have more passing yards than they do rushing yards for the first time this year. But it matters not when you are behind like this. 21 points. Matters not. Matters not. Gorgonzola back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12, working his ways to the 30. And he makes it up to the 32, maybe the 33. First down and 10. Talon back to throw. And he fires and it's intercepted. Austin Bronson. Talon just doesn't have the arm to do anything. He just doesn't have the arm strength to throw it deep. Unless I call the duty trick. First down and 10 for the Volts. Single back in the backfield. Smelly. Smelly. And he's got a first down and a gain of 11 yards on the play. As Boston Headsplurt is injured for the Volts. First down and 10 from the 11. Animal. Animal. Touchdown. Smelly. Joshua Smelly scores his second touchdown of the day. And Syke Killiams is injured for the Volts. Extra point now for the Volts. It's up, and it's good! Gorgonzola back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12. Working his way, he's to the 30. Breaks a tackle, and he gets out to the 32, maybe the 33. First down and 10. Toss. Brickhead. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. And he picks up 5 yards on the play. They will line up in the gun. Brickhead to give. He fumbles the football. Talon's got it back. And he fumbles. Voltron X has got it. And he will score. Three touchdowns. 2 touchdowns off of turnovers and a third touchdown off of a direct result of a turnover. He would have taken it all the way, but he ran into a hazard and lost traction. Gorgonzola back deep to return this kick. And he makes it to the 30. And he can only get to the 31-yard line. They will line up in the pistol. First down and 10. Talon throws. Mullins has got it to midfield. Breaks a tackle. He's still going to the 40. And he is down at the 39-yard line. And there's going to be a penalty flag down. And this will come back. As this will be against the Oilers. As Voltron, JC Smackson, and Killy Smack are all dead for the Volts. First down and 20. Brickhead in motion clears the backfield for Talon. Talon fires. Brickhead. And he got a huge gain of 12 on the reception. And that will bring up second down and 8 as Brickhead is injured and Desir Ratterley is injured for the Volts. They will line up in the pistol. Talon pitches it. Shogun Boyle's got it. And he breaks a few tackles. He breaks even more! And he goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. As Rare Shogun Boyle is injured for the Oilers. And Assassin, Gross of Slay, and Psycho Ravis are injured for the Volts. Slanderson in the game at running back. They will line up in the pistol. Talon hands it to him. And he can only get 2 yards on the play. As Gora Brutus is injured for the Volts. They will line up in the gun. Talon hands it. Slanderson on a draw. He breaks a few tackles, and he gets about 11 or 12 yards on the play. Talon throws. Pyro Frowns got it for a gain of 1 on the play. Brickhead back in the game at running back. Talon throws for him. He's got it. I didn't notice that hazard. For a gain of 4 yards on the play up to the 17. As Brickhead is injured on the play. Third down and 5. Talon on the pitch. Boyle makes a man miss. And he can only get 2 yards on the play. And the Oilers are lining up for a field goal. It's up, and it's going to be short. But there's going to be a penalty flag down, and this will go against the Volts. And that will extend the drive for the Oilers. First down and goal from the 6. And they will attack the ref, which will incur another penalty flag. And that will move this half the distance to the goal. First down. First down and goal. First down and goal from the 3. Shogun Boyle still in the game at running back. Talon pitches it to him. Shogun Boyle, and he's got a touchdown! That's his second or third touchdown of this dynasty. Talon will throw. Furball's got it. And the 2. That was not at full power when I missed the field goal, by the way. I just want that to be known and remembered. Furball to kick. And he'll take it from the 30. Blur! Blur! He's to the 40. 35-30. And he gets taken down at the 30. And that is the end of the third quarter, as it is Volts 43, Oilers 16. Smelly gets 8 yards on the draw. They will line up in the pistol. On second down and 2. Edsplert throws incomplete. It didn't even look like he was trying to throw the ball anywhere. Third down and 2. Ball on the 22 of the Oilers. Edsplert! And he'll be sacked! Christian Berserky with the sack. And the Oilers have gotten 3 sacks today. And the Volts will have to settle for a field goal. And they will wind this clock. Now they'll kick. And it's good! And it is now 47-16. As Bustin Headsplurt is injured for the Volts. Gorgonzola will return from the 12, working his way to the 31-yard line before he gets taken down. 32, excuse me. They will line up in the gun. Talon, on a busted play, couldn't hand it off, but he gets some yards. He got 8 yards on the run after that was a broken play. A miscommunication there. Talon on the pitch. Brickhead gets 2 yards to make it a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. Brickhead on a toss. He's got it. And he gets about 5 yards up to the 45-yard line. 1st down and 10. Brickhead, toss again to his left. And he gets 3 yards up to the 48-yard line. Shogun Boyle in the game at running back. Talon hands it off to him. Boyle! And he can only get a yard as he got up to the 49-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Talon throws. There's Shogun Boyle in the open. And an open field tackle made to make this a 4th down and 4 coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning now in this one. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Timeout, Oilers. As they lined up to go for it, and they call a timeout. Brickhead back in the game at running back. Talon will throw against a blitz, and it's incomplete! He was looking for Brickhead, but he couldn't find him there. And they will turn it over on downs. The Volts take over from their own 49. Smelly gets it, and he gets 4 yards on the play, up to the 47-yard line of the Oilers. Man in motion as this clock winds down now. Smelly! And he loses a yard on the play to make it a 3rd down and 7. Yeah, I have a dirty trick still, that's right. 3rd down and 7. Clock winding down to a minute now. And he fumbles the football! Bonnie Sickles got it! Are you kidding me? Did that really just happen like that? As Bernald Scarham is dead for the Volts. 43 seconds to go in the game. They will line up in the pistol. Headsplurt will throw. And it's caught! And it's going to be a 1st down and goal up to the 4. As Mosh Prowler and Bustin Headsplurt are both injured for the Volts. They will line up 1st down and goal from the 4. Smelly breaks a tackle and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Volts.
See that move, baby? I'm the greatest. No, you didn't see that because I'm too fast.
Put up over 50 today. Extra point now for the Volts. It's up, and it's good. Gorgonzola is back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12, working his way to the 30. And he can only get back there to the 30. From the gun, Brickhead the give. And he gets 8 yards on the play. A nice 8-yard gain as well. Second down and 2. Brickhead on the toss. Makes a few men miss, but that's gonna be time. And the Volts win, most definitely.
You think you can go toe-to-toe with me? Well, you're mistaken, man. You get up my grill, I'm gonna ruin your world. I'm gonna wreck it.
I was hoping to score more than 16 today, but it didn't work out for me, but over 100 yards rushing again. But the 4 turnovers. 4! Jesus. Jesus Christ, man. That just did me in. I wasn't able to recover after that. But we can increase our players and definitely make them a lot better. Short accuracy, increase that. 46 overall now. 24 overall. 24 experience, 46 overall. Oh yeah, I am thinking about that right. 24 experience. Okay, so 46 turns into... $850 overall. And then... a 47 overall. And a... well, a 43 overall. And then receivers, Sicko Mullins. $47 to a 49. And then Brandon Crooks from a 43 to a 44 overall. Bruise receivers, Pyro Frown. Will stay a 42 overall. But he got faster, so he should be able to break free and maybe get a little bit more yards next time. Run block. Increase that. 42. 44 overall. 44 overall player. I love to see it. 44 overall player. You love to see it. From 42s to 44s across the board. In terms of the line, Mashik Brawlins from a 41 to a 43 overall. And so a 41 to a 43 for this player as well. Yep, 43 overall. Enforcers, Bruce Gruesome, starter. Man, I love this guy. 42 overall now. Coverbacks, Grieven Smelson. $42 overall. Devil Sting Jr. 42 to a 43 overall. Desmond Sting Jr. Stays a 40 overall. Linebashers, Christian Berserky. $43 overall now. Safeties, Bronson Browns. I hope I can increase his speed very soon. Because once I do that, I will be all over the field with him. All over the field with him. But he gets increased to a 46 overall. Phelan Bitter increased to a 41 overall. And Furball. That definitely helps out. Now a rookie 2 should be able to kick a longer field goal. And now break tackle shall be increased. Now he's a pro. Now he is a pro. 51 overall. Punter. Punting way too much, by the way. But, yep. Let's look at the standings real quick before I end off the video. Yeah, the Galaxy Chaos are on a tear right now. I have faced 2 undefeated teams so far. 2 undefeated teams. The only 2 undefeated teams I have played thus far. And I'm the only winless team out there. I don't like it. I don't like it. But hopefully it will change next week against the Midway Mutants, a team that's 66 overall, and I am 44 overall. So let's see what happens next week at home against the Midway Mutants. And see us, guys. I do believe that that will do it for this Oilers Dynasty. And until the next Oilers Dynasty, I will see you later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching. And